Hey guys, how you doing? This is Phil Davis with eXp Realty. I'm here with my daughter Aubrey. We're going to go over the top 5 common mistakes that home buyers make when it comes to buying their first property. So the first thing that people make mistakes with is their credit score. They believe that they have to have a higher credit score in order to make a purchase or to get pre-approved for their mortgage. Now, do you need a higher credit score in order to get pre-approved for a mortgage?
No.
That's correct, you don't. Some people believe they have to have a 700 credit score or higher in order to qualify. Some lenders may get you approved with a credit score as low as 580, depending on your other things that go along with your application, like your debt to income ratio and things like that. And depending on what type of loan that you apply for, whether it's FHA, VA, conventional, or USDA loan. Another mistake that buyers make is that they need a higher down payment in order to qualify for a loan or to make a purchase. Now, would you say that you need a high down payment in order to go forward with a purchase?
No.
And that is correct as well. You don't have to put 20% down, although it is a good thing to do because it brings down your PMI, your private mortgage insurance. But you don't have to technically put down 20% in order to move forward with your financing. FHA, CHFA, they require your down payment to be as little as 3.5% of the purchase price, so you can save a little bit of money. And if you use a VA loan, you pretty much don't have to put any money down because you serve the country so well that they'll take care of that for you. Another common mistake that buyers believe is that they have to that the seller pays the closing costs for the whole transaction. Would you say that the sellers pay closing costs for a real estate transaction?
No, they don't.
No, they definitely don't. 9 times out of 10, if you don't ask for a seller credit for them to pay for that closing cost, the buyer typically pays that out of pocket at the end of the transaction at the closing table, and that can, roughly in Connecticut, it's usually 3.5% of the purchase price. So make sure you put that money aside so you have that ready for your closing. Now, another thing that home buyers have a mistake with is that they think that a home inspection is required or mandatory. Is a home inspection mandatory in the state of Connecticut in order to buy a house?
No.
No, it's definitely not. It's actually something that you can choose to do. You can choose to do one. It does help to do that so you can see what's going on with the house. If the house has a leaky roof or one of the appliances needs to get fixed or anything like that, the home inspector will tell you that, give you a nice report on that. You can go along and negotiate those items to get repaired by the seller. But if you opt out to doing a home inspection, you take the house in as-is condition, anything that needs to get repaired will be totally up to you. And lastly, the last mistake that home buyers make is that they think that the price is the only thing that determines their offer to get accepted. Is price the only term that is the most important to get your offer accepted?
No.
That's correct as well. There's other terms, variety of terms that go along with your purchase contract and your offer that would make your offer stand out. Say that you want to have your closing as soon as possible. Within a 4-week period. If you're doing a cash purchase, you can close as little as 2 weeks. That makes your offer stand out as well. Or if you wanted to do an inspection or not, that may be a deciding factor if the seller accepts your offer or not. Other things, the down payment or your deposit. If you put in a big deposit down, if your offer gets accepted, that does make a difference as well. So there's a variety of things that you can do to make your offer stand out. It's not just price. If you have any other questions, feel free to put it down in the comments and I'll reach back out to you. Thanks.